These companies are not innovators. They're shoddy recyclers. They've reinvented a contract labor system that mirrors sharecropping. The workers absorb the risk, and they own only the capital which depreciates in value. And they must pay the app owner first before they can earn a living from their labor.
We have no paid time off, meaning we cannot easily enjoy time with our families. And under Prop 22, we are not paid for the time we spend waiting for rides or deliveries. As a result, we are only compensated for an estimated 67% of our time working, bringing our guaranteed hourly wage to around $5.65 an hour. Most importantly, the measure also makes it nearly impossible for California to pass laws protecting drivers who organize collectively, silencing a fundamental worker right.
Some believe this model will not expand to new industries and sectors, but corporations, as we've designed them and as the laws have ordained them in this country, don't exist for the common social welfare. They exist to deliver value and profit to the owners.
This is why workers working over 60 hours a week in the world's fifth largest economy are living in their cars.
And if a company can find a legal way to slash the cost of labor by placing their workforce on an app, they will do it. Enforced misclassification plays a big role, eliminating the need to pay for things like sick leave, unemployment insurance, or to have to engage in collective bargaining, a right that has existed in this country for almost 100 years now. Our government really is the only institution that is shaped and mandated to act on behalf of the common good.
Even federal laws designed to lift up working people have had exclusions that lock too many people out of basic employment rights. The New Deal, this country's greatest creation of labor standards, set a baseline standard of work rights, including Social Security retirement benefits, unemployment insurance, minimum wage, overtime pay, and the right to organize. Yet, as we all know, and as I personally know from my family's history, the benefits of the New Deal were not available to all. In 1938, the year that my father was born, the New Deal was in full swing, but my father, his family, and just about everyone he knew, they were left out because of exclusions of agricultural and domestic work. The result of that was that nearly half of all Black men, Mexican American men, and Native American men and women were affected, plus significant numbers of Asian American workers as well. 90% of Black women, yes, 9 in 10, worked either as domestics or in agriculture in the 1930s, and they were excluded. And to be sure, the many white workers who made up the majority of excluded workers were unfairly excluded too. And so when you think about the problems that working people are facing today, and when we think about the millions of workers without employee protections in the so-called gig economy, who disproportionately are people of color, we must learn from the past if we are to move forward to a just economy.
These corporations were tout talking points and pay spokespeople to frame a narrative that erases the real struggles of the Black and brown workers who are driving their profits. And that is why it is absolutely crucial for lawmakers to listen to real Black and brown drivers who can tell their truth.
This is not innovation. It's an invitation to ensure that our laws continue to unravel at the direct expense of workers and the public. Indeed, the appification of work can, and I believe will, move beyond delivery and transportation to encompass things like grocery stocking, nursing, janitorial work, and much more. This is an invitation to a nightmare, and it should be opposed. Thank you very much.
Congress should act boldly to free our society from the violence of poverty and low wages by protecting gig workers and ensuring that we have essential and equal rights at work, including employee protections under federal law. The reality of gig workers is not reflective of a just and equitable society. It is time to end exploitation of gig workers and ensure all workers receive their fair share. Thank you.